On this episode of Totally Thomas,
I singed my hair off. I legit am like, at least 4 inches will have to come off the hair. Do you see it? You're gonna have to thin out my hair.
we didn't plan to become a network marketing family, but what we found is a life of adventure, fun, challenge, and togetherness. So my mom was outside grilling and she turned all the knobs on and lit a match in there, and all the fire went and it caught her hair and it went up to here, so she had to get all that cut off.
I mean, there's so many different links that you can pick. I mean, do you want it more like that? Because that's still going to be dramatic for you, instead of more like.
Why that happened was she's not a good griller, so she doesn't know that if you turn it on a little, it's on high. So when she did that and started the fire, it made it go really big.
I feel like I want it to, I don't know.
You kind of want it just sitting on your shoulder.
Yeah.
You don't want too much length up there. Okay.
Don't you feel?
So, yeah. So kind of like that.
Yeah. Because I still want to be able to I still want to be able to put it up hot potentially. Yeah. Which I have
instead of just being able to pull it back on low pony, because that's as far as you could go. At least with something like that, you could.
I have a real high hairline, so I just which is.
Girls' hair is their pride and joy, and so when she was going to get it cut off, I was really worried.
So I'm not gonna look like a little girl.
Oh man!
I'm excited.
Now you're getting somewhere.
I don't know, I still feel like you need a little something right there.
I love it. It's the new me. Thank you so much.
You say you promise you do like it. You feel comfortable in it? Okay, good.
I love it, love it, love it.
Whenever it came out at the end, it looked really good. So it actually looks really good. So she can pull it off.
My thought when I saw the final product was that I am going to conquer the world. I just felt so fresh. Felt so change is good. New haircut, new goals, new levels. Cannot wait to get settled into our house so I can buy flowers. Cinco de Mayo. I don't even know what it is, but it's the 5th of May, and so we needed to go get tacos at the best taco place in Nashville. On Sunday, none of our kids were with us because the boys were at friends, Bella was with family, and so it was just Tim and I. We went to church by ourselves, and then we went to, like I said, the best taco place in Nashville, but it was we had to wait in line for an hour and a half. And so we just shopped. How cute this little baby succulent is. is my jam. I actually love flowers.
And I've helped them out. But you know, when it's your own situation, they used to wire it right.
Keep moving.
Just because somebody else.
So in Nashville, on this road, wherever it's at 12th or 21st or whatever, it's like a thrift shop of like vintage type of clothing. I come alive in this store. Like people go in there and they like overpay for stuff from like Walmart from like 15 years ago. Like my mom probably used to have this skirt. These are cut off men's. This would fit you. But it's like rustlers that you bought at Walmart back 15 years ago. And they're selling them for like $75 or like $150.
Here's some rustlers. Rustler jeans. No, rustler jeans. For $115. It's got stains on it. There's perfect stains though.
That's what makes it good. And you didn't even get video of it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so I gotta tell you, like, it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it to go for it in network marketing.
Okay, so we were sitting at the taco place and there was a magician, and it's just like magic is like creepy.
What's your name?
OG Magic Mike on Instagram, at OG Magic Mike, letter O, letter G. And I tell you what, I got one of the best things I do real quick. I'm gonna grab this from you. This is a little bunny guy. His name is Mark, famous stage illusionist, right? So Mark would get in the box, they'd chain him up, throw away the key. Mark would get lifted to the sky, and then when he vanished like that, right, he'd end up backstage.
Oh my god.
There's another one back here. So here's the idea. It's Mark and Lisa, famous magic couple, all right? So Mark would go in the box, Lisa would go behind the curtain. When Mark got lifted to the sky, Mark would vanish and he'd be next to Lisa. I know. You hold your hand out.
How did you do that?
No social life for many years. All right, so I'll take Mark, you take Lisa. Squeeze her tight, squeeze her tight. Now watch Mark. It's a love story. So when he vanishes, you have... I tell you what, you hold one. You hold him, squeeze him real tight. Squeeze him real tight. Now watch Mark. Mark goes in the box, they chain him up. When they chain him up and he vanishes like that, what do you have?
Seriously, this is weird.
So tell you what, last but not least, hold your hands flat for me. Now don't curl your fingers, just sandwich the bunnies together real tight. Now this is after the show, right? Mark and Will's, where it's over, they're drinking, getting a little, having fun. You know what happens next when the two bunnies are alone together?
Make more bunnies.
Oh, baby,
Stop it! It's like weird. I had like no bunnies to like 9 bunnies in my hand. How did that happen?
Going packing. Woo!
Right now our house is very disheveled. We're packing. Basically, we're packing up our whole house. We have to be out of our house in 6 days. And we will be then with no house for 3 weeks.
Okay, well, do you like this? This is my keep, this is my trash, it's my Goodwill. That's my trash also. And this is my trash also.
So we will be out of our house in 6 days. Noah graduates in 9 days. His graduation party's in 10 days. We'll be staying in a hotel for the weekend of his graduation party.
Oh my goodness! Nothing to be seen. We get in grinds. Told you we'd be grinding this summer.
is we are going to just stay local for the weekend while Noah graduates, get him past graduation, this party, and then we are going to Ohio to visit my mom. They just moved out of their house and downsizing, and so they've been in some transition. So we're going up to Ohio, to Cleveland, going to see some family graduations, and then we're gonna go to Florida for 2 weeks and live the rough life.
This year, for my vacation, I will be taking my talents to Panama City Beach.
Kind of how I feel like right now is that this is just a lot of work, and then we're gonna have just 3 weeks of just hanging out with family.
After that, I will be going on vacation again, to the same vacation, but this time I'll be in Orlando for longer. That's all after we had already been in Ohio, because my cousin is doing a graduation, and she's gonna do a graduate, and then we're also gonna go see my grandparents. They're up there too in Ohio somewhere. Also, I made something.
We're gonna go to Cincinnati. While we're there, we're gonna go to Kings Island, which I was very excited about because I've never been there. And then, from there, we're going to go to Panama City for 3 days. Then we're gonna go to Orlando, and we're going to go to Universal Studios, which I have also never been to.
When I'm no longer vacating, when the state of Tennessee is no longer vacant of Noah Thomas, I will be working for a paycheck, hourly wage. I will probably be playing a lot of basketball hopefully this summer. Hopefully playing more basketball than I am playing less basketball.
Some things we do with the time that we are given from network marketing is we'd like to go to the YMCA a lot, which that's my favorite thing to do. And we're able to just spend quality time with quality people.
Jokes. You're pleased with your opinions, girl. You want the world to know. We don't need no Mona Lisa, don't need Dali or Chagall. You're like a miniature Picasso with your mark.
Uncle Corey's house is a place of fun, a place of torment. What I mean by torment is that he tends to get under people's skin, specifically your boy. So he's almost every time I'm over there, it's just constant chatter.
He can get under Ethan's skin really easily. Ethan sits back and just lets him get under his skin, and I always think that's so funny because it's just he does it so easily, and then he always has all these jokes and everything, so Did you actually get in here? What I love about network marketing is that it gives us a lot more freedom, gives my mom and dad a lot more freedom, and they get to do more stuff with us.
Some of my favorite memories since we've been in network marketing is going to Hawaii. That was a great few times.
Network marketing has been great. I mean, at least for me, I got to go to Hawaii 3 times, right?
We get to go on trips, and we get a lot of prizes if you get to certain ranks. It's fun to just see how everything goes. There's a mom prom kind of thing coming up. My mom earned it, and so that's probably what I love about it.
Anything else?
We're gonna see each other for a really long time. We're gonna see each other again. It's just. But we're on summer break. Yeah!
So Ethan graduated 8th grade today, which I don't know if like every school celebrates like a big 8th grade graduation, but like here it was like a really big deal.
Ethan, the 3 words that we chose for you are leader, fun-loving, truth-seeking.
But they had an honors chapel today, and it was really cool. They had each teacher came up and spoke like words that they thought of the student, and then kind of just shared a paragraph on like what they thought about the student, and then shared a couple scriptures. And it definitely made me laugh because Ethan, like they said that he likes to bring up controversial things and he likes to ask questions.
Contained in this is your love of asking questions and digging deeply into ideas. God has instilled a valuable strength in you that you are not afraid to pose controversial questions or state unpopular beliefs. We have the controversial question of the day in algebra.
Smile, you guys. We're gonna smile. Come on. Hold on. We did it.
Hey Ethan,
Yeah.
what was she talking about, like controversial?
Flat Earth, stuff like that, you know. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff every day.
Who knows what all he said at school? I don't even know, but he must say a lot of things that kind of pushes the envelope or pushes teachers' buttons. So I'm excited to get moved. I'm excited for him to go into high school, and I think it's going to be like a next good new season for him. So I am excited. It was a fun day. He finished 8th grade and kind of on to bigger and better things.
There's something about packing up your house that makes you realize that you're taking things for granted. I remember one time packing up my garage and picking up a baseball bat. I held it in my hand while staring at it and just weeping. I couldn't help but think of all the times I didn't go out and play baseball with my kids. I'm so thankful that in my line of work I get to spend a lot of time with my kids. But even still, it's important to recognize that you have to choose to be present. Even the most mundane moments should be treasured, and most of life is made up of mundane moments. And while it's awesome to have a beautiful Instagram, and it's really cool to publish videos on YouTube, the most important things are the memories that you and your loved ones share that can only be seen in the heart.